the greatest event of the New Testament revelation is the resurrection of the Lord. It's important for us to appreciate what a revolutionary event this was. It was quite unexpected. Jewish people looked forward to a resurrection on the last day. They had no idea of a resurrection in the midst of this present era. And for the Greek people of the times, the idea of resurrection was a nonsense, that the body should be taken back again. For them, the destiny of humanity was to get out of the body, free of material things. So it wasn't any wishful thinking. C.H. Dodd, he's one of the greatest scripture scholars of the New Testament in the 20th century, an English Protestant and held in high regard by all scripture scholars, a pioneering scholar. And he says, belief in the resurrection is not a belief that grew up in the church. It wasn't as if there was a period in which it was developing and clarifying. It was like an explosion, recognition, awareness that the Lord had risen was something quite unexpected against all their inclinations. They were disillusioned. They were beginning to disperse. We thought all our hopes had been fulfilled and now we can't make anything of it. And suddenly they met the risen Lord. And for a group that was dispirited, demoralised and confused, suddenly they became a group filled with courage and ready to lay down their life. A movement began which eventually converted the whole of the ancient world. So it is the recognition that the Lord has risen. As C.H. Dodd says, it's not a belief that grew up in the church, no development, but the church grew up round this sudden awareness. Suddenly this group is reunited in the awareness that the Lord has risen. And they're led to recognise that his rising is a triumph over all evil. All the expectations of Israel have been fulfilled. As they read the scriptures, they're thrilled with wonder and exaltation. Dodd in that passage says, their faith was a remembrance of a real and well-known person. Now suddenly they recognise this one that they know so well. They recognise now to be triumphant over death. This recognition is illuminated by a discovery that left them at first gasping with astonishment. So here's the climax of the revelation of God, and we affirm it in the Creed. He rose from the dead.